right? So I just said that I'm just gonna master the flow, right? Good evening, everybody. This is the Source Experience. Tap in, you know the vibes, the news by Shanewz, right? This is the news by Shanewz. Shout out to you, Gumbo, over here. I see you on this one. Shout out to Gumbo in the building. Hopefully, you are safe out there on the roads. As you can see, though, like I said, I'm going to be coming back to this setup at least twice now in the summertime, right? But when school kicks back off, three times minimum. But minimum two. I'm not gonna we're still working on the logistics and all of that. But I definitely will be doing a minimum of two, just like I'm gonna do now. This is back to back today. You know, I'm just getting back into the groove. I'm gonna talk a little bit of stuff that's trending that I had a part in, right? Make sure you guys can hear me, but I'm gonna put the headset on, right? But a lot of things are trending, right? Especially with Cameron and Mace and Jay Prince. And I want to put a disclaimer out there on this right now, right? Because this can quickly go left, right? And in all likelihood, it's going to go left, right? But when it goes left, this is the disclaimer that I'm putting out for y'all, right? When this goes left, because it's going to go left, because now the play has taken off, right? The play has taken off. So when this goes left, right, and this is my disclaimer I'm putting out, right? All you guys are on the internet already, right? It's so easy to manipulate people on the internet, right? Guys is on the internet saying whatever, how Cam and Mays violated, Jay Prince. Jay Prince don't have the touch, or I'm just seeing all kind of goofy shit, right? But at the end of the day, right, when this does go left, right, do you think it's going to affect Jay? The key principles. The key principles are who? Jay, Cam, Mace, Shakur Stevenson. When it goes left, right? Because now you got everybody talking street shit and all this shit, right? Who are going to be the sacrificial lambs? This is the disclaimer I'm putting out there now for y'all. Because I know a lot of you guys, like I said, people love to come on the internet and just, give their opinions and be messy. And now it's going to get real messy. But who are going to be the casualties of war? I guarantee none of the four names that I've just mentioned, right? Jay, Cam, Mace, or Shakur, they're going to profit off of this, which they probably already are now. But you know who will be the casualties of war? The guys sitting around talking about it, you know, taking it where, other places already. You guys are going to be the casualties of war. And this is how the game is played. That's why I wanted to put that disclaimer out there. Because I did play a part in this, right? You guys don't give, the move makers, the producers, none of their credits. But who put out content, right? When Jay dropped that on Sunday, and I said, "Look, I went to a messy podcast on purpose, a real messy podcast that I know a lot of people that just gossip, no motion type of activity. I went specifically over there and said what I said because I knew, right? I knew because you always got to go where they're messy at, right? And one thing about that podcast over there, they're messy. To me, very unprofessional, but to each his own, right? But I went right over there with that. I went right there with it, and I said, "Yo, you might want to get on top of this, right?" Then you know what? Because I know look, one thing about me, look, I got my producer notes right here. Yo, right? When you do this, really do this, right? People are, like they like to say, creatures of habits, right? So if somebody always does something, they don't go to fights. Every time something pops off, they have an excuse, right? So I put it out myself. I said, damn, I wanted to see how Cam and Mace is going to carry this with Jay, knowing they was going to get at him. I said, yo, I just want to see. So that's why now the disclaimers out there, to each his own. Like I said, Cam, May, Shakur, Jay, they'll probably be fine. If there's any casualties in this war, in all likelihood, it's going to be who? The people just sitting around gossiping about it. But hopefully y'all caught that source, man. But look, I'm gonna pull some stuff up over here. I was trying to wait for somebody to hit me back because I wanted to premiere something on over here. Let me look on my phone. Let me see if they hit me back. I had a something I wanted to premiere. Cause I was like, yo, you never sent that to me. Right. Matter of fact, let me check how my levels are sounding, man. Am I sounding good to y'all, man? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I got 4 people over there, man. I should have 4 likes over here, man. But I'm also on the stream yard too, man. Smash the like button over here on the mobile device recording. This is the behind the scenes. I'm showing you, you know, what I'm trying to show and what I'm documenting is actual growth. Right? This is actual growth right here for bloggers and content creators, right? I'm showing you how you could do you, right? You could be an owner, operator, you could have complete creative control and still build without, you know, having to compromise who you are. Number one, compromise being a gimmick. Number two, and number three, how you don't need a whole bunch of no motion support to get motion. And hopefully you guys are catching it. Shout out to Tom. Tom, I see you over there as well. See the what's the name? Look, hold on. I gotta, in order to see the comments over there, I gotta go like this. He said, "You good, Shaw? Appreciate you, Gumbo." Gumbo's my guy, man. Gumbo was a channel member before they tried to sabotage me. Right? And I said I wanted to come on here with this logo on right here to show, like, y'all thought y'all was sabotaging me because I was trying to become a full-time YouTuber. No, I have a full-time career right here. Full-time career, vested in already, over 20-something years. I was not trying to be a full-time YouTuber. So I just felt the need to come in here and show that. Like, I'm in motion, baby. Like, this was a passion that a lot of people seen that I had what it takes. And they got behind me. And, me personally, I was like, yo, I don't really like doing this. Because I seen, it's like with this right here, respectfully, there's too many people on the internet with no honor. I'm cut different. I'm cut different. Like, the internet to me is smoke and mirrors. Guys, like, look, this whole Cam and May shit, I'm the one that really broke the shit. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. But yet they try to act like my work's not trending. Look, this is, and I took it somewhere else this time. I said, you know what? I'm known for having boxing work that trends. Now I just want to show you I could do the motherfucking reality TV type shit and get it trending and get it popping. And that's what we see taking place right now. But just like I said, the disclaimer. Oh yeah, we looking good. Look, you see, we got all the devices rocking, right? All right, I'm gonna leave it right here so I can see your comments. All right, Gumbo said I need some of them hats, more of that Seymour's. Gumbo, I got you. Listen, with the Seymour's, right? I'm gonna ship you a jar. I'll ship you a jar, Gumbo, when I make my next big batch. I'll put a jar in there for you. Nice 16-ounce jar. I wish you would have said something. I just had like a big batch, but I sold it. It went fast. It was a good one too. It was a good one. I could have gave you one of those jars from that. A couple of the fighters got some. A few of my co-workers. It went fast. But next one I got, I'll ship you out one, Gumbo. I still got the address. So I'll definitely do that. I got you. But yeah, we looking good and sounding good over there. All right, let's see how we are sounding on the official stream now. All right, here's the stream. Look, nobody's in the stream, man. I told you. They do the stream dirty. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? But this device right here, I got 4 people. There's been a lot of people in there the whole time. Look, motherfuckers blowing my phone up. See, this is why I can't do this, right? Because the haters, this is a hater, right? They're probably watching, right? This is what haters do. Because a lot of my haters are people that don't support, right? So now they like, damn, Shaw's really shitting. You know, like we can't, it doesn't matter if we sit around doing absolutely nothing and we don't support him. Look how much he has grown. He has merchandise sitting on his table. He just had one of his partners hit him up on the live stream saying he needs the CMOS. That's a whole nother product and goods and services that he offers that is in motion. You understand what I'm saying? And then this person tries to call my phone because they're sitting watching, right? They're not commenting or saying nothing, but they see I'm live. Man, kick rocks, man. You guys have no honor, man. No honor, bro. Like, come on, man. You're the typical person that will watch somebody build something, right? Secretly, like I said, I be killing my mans from Texas. I be killing them because I know they was with Earl Spence and them, right? They was plotting and scheming and hoping that I didn't make it. So you know how I kill them off now? I tell them all the time, stop hiding. Like you're on the internet. I'm popping. I'm going into my 14th fight, right? Quebec City, Canada, about a month away, right? The whole time I was doing all these things, right? You from Texas would always bring up Earl Spence, knowing damn well I don't fuck with dude. I don't fuck with Derrick James. I don't fuck with none of them. They have no honor. They lied on me. But look where I'm at now, right? And I was able to do all of this after they lied on me professionally, right? I got a lot of great professional connections that I have made after that. But these guys kind of fucked up some of that, right? They did because they lied. And in this industry, this how guys are. That's why I pop up in everybody's chats now and say, "Look at me now," Beanie Siegel's voice. Look at me now, right? Niggas can't tell me shit, right? They can't tell me shit, man. But yeah, that's the disclaimer, man. Don't get caught up in the J, Cam, Mace, Shakur Stevenson back and forth or beef, if y'all want to call it. Because like I said, if it goes left, do you think the 4 guys that I mentioned are all millionaires, multimillionaires? Do you think that it's gonna affect them? No, it's gonna affect the dummies who's making phone calls about like, yo, I've been sitting back just laughing. I'm watching guys, they're trying to make phone calls, they're trying to find the scoop out. Like, bro, it's sad what this internet does to motherfuckers. That's why you gotta find your lane. Get you some motion, man. Get you some goods and services and business, man. And this isn't it, man. This sitting on this internet, talking and gossiping, unless you really like that, like doing your thing. Because look at the guys that you followed, man. A lot of these guys that y'all followed on this internet, they sold y'all the wrong playbook. Them niggas is probably going live right now in their cars, right? But they getting all this money. How do you get all this money? You can't rent a space. How are you getting all of this money off the internet and you can't rent a space? I was renting spaces way before I was even doing this. And I still don't get no money off of this, off the internet. But I had that mind frame, right? You niggas just be so gimmicky out. You'll go get a $20 soundboard from Temu. Like, come on. We gotta do better, man. Really, we gotta do better, man. That's not it, man. But like I said, when you look at certain people on this internet and you think that's what it is, and you're gonna fall victim to that, man. But hey, what do I know, man? Let me see what my man said. Look, I could stretch my eyes over there, but I'll pull it up right here, man. I'm gonna pull it up right over here and see what you was saying on the comments, man. My guy Christopher White. Yo, Chris, do you want to jump on, Chris? You know you are my co-host. Yo, Chris, if you want to jump on, let me know. If you're not busy, I'll throw you the link right now. You could get right on, Chris. You know, you've been a day one supporter. You are part of this, Chris. Like I'm telling you in a second, when this shit blows all the way up, I don't forget people that were really there. I don't. That's why I throw you on here because you be surprised the people that fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So I want them to see you too, to know that you're a part of this with me. If you want to jump on, Chris, I got you. I'll send you the link. Other than that, I'm gonna, do what I do, man. I'm gonna talk my shit, get people upset, right? Um, and break some things down, right? So the couple of fights are gonna go to purse bids. Y'all know what a purse bid is, right? When you have a purse bid, that means the promoters, any promoter, right? Listen, I'm trying to be a promoter myself, but in New York, you need $1 million. It's crazy, right? Um, you need $1 million, uh, you know, insurance policy. It's a lot in New York, man. If I get the right people with me, I'm gonna make it happen, right? I'm gonna make it happen. But see, to be a manager, you don't need all of that. You don't need all that. You just need the connections. That's why I say, you know what? Right now, management, so shit, I'm good with that. But to be a promoter, you need $1 million insurance policy. It's a lot. Maybe I'll do a live on that another time. I don't want to tip the hat too much. But so the fight is gonna go to purse bids. A lot of fights, the WBC order, are gonna go to purse bid. So now when a fight goes to purse bid, any promoter, not just the big guys, Top Rank, Matchroom, Golden Boy, Star Boxing, anybody, DeBella, any promoter can bid for the fight. Now, yesterday they ordered William Zepeda and Shakur Stevenson. Now that is a big fight. You know why? Because you have the brown black rivalry, right? Are y'all following that? The brown black rivalry. But yeah, Chris, let me know if you want to come on. I see your comment, Chris. Just let me know the brown black rivalry, right? Now, Oscar De La Hoya, right? From what I'm told, right? Like I said, Oscar De La Hoya would jump at that fight in a heartbeat. This is what I'm being told, right? But Shakur Stevenson has to sign with him. Now, there are tweets out there where I think they stating that Oscar said that what's his name has options. He's using my terms. I'm using it. We have other shit on the table as well. You do have options. But maybe the reason why he's saying this is because what I just told you, what I heard, that in order for him to make the fight or let his fighter fight, because William Zepeda is a Golden Boy fighter, he would want Shakur to sign with him. And that, to me makes sense as a promoter, right? If you're going to sacrifice, because I think Shakur is going to just box him, right? He's going to box William Zepeda. What about you guys? What you guys think? But I think he'll just box him, right? So if Shakur boxes him, it's an easy victory, an easy, boring victory. But then if he's not signed to De La Hoya just sacrificed William Zepeda for nothing. See, that's the thing that I started having to learn with this boxing. I had to be more business mindset. And I think becoming a media marketing agent and having like numerous manager friends and working events in motion and speaking with people behind the scenes, off the record, and asking these type of questions. Sometimes it scares people, especially the people that do these things. It scares them because they're like, man, this guy's kind of, he's different. He's different. Yeah. That makes any sense. I'm different, man. As you can see, though, look, the goods and services, we still got, the merchandise. I came in with this one tonight, man. I felt, this one was on ESPN right here, man. I know the haters see this, man, and they be like, oh, I hate that guy. I hate him. I hate him. You know? Do you hate me or do you hate yourself? You know, at the end of the day, right? Do you hate me or do you hate yourself? Look in the mirror, man. Because 9 times out of 10, right? And shout out to my grandfather for telling me this. When people, right, put you in a box or put things on you, a lot of times that's their own insecurities in them, right? Like, I'm gonna throw this up here, man. I love this because man, I look at my beautiful children, I look at my wife, I'm like, man, I'm blessed, man. And I come on the internet, they said I was ugly, but I'm just surrounded by beauty. I'm surrounded by beauty. I pull up to events, women are dropping like it's hot. When I come on the internet, they said I was ugly. I said, maybe they're ugly. Maybe that's their own insecurity, right? Because I'm like, man, listen, you seen the last couple of lives I did, right? Listen, this wonderful lady right here, fine woman, fine lady right here, ring girl. Did you see her post my work that I did? Her right here.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimuhelua. I'm a top ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes. Man, did you see in Newark, man? In Newark, she, I was working the event. She posted my picture that I took, and I'm a photographer, man. That's why I'm coming back to being a daytime. Well, it's not daytime. Yesterday I did it in the daytime because I had the day off. I'm coming back to being a what is this? What would we consider this, right? Because I don't want to be like you guys that have no motion that do this. So I think I'm a photographer, right? I want to categorize myself as a photographer that covers boxing and covers fights and comes on here and just shares some of my experience. Because when I watch the YTC boxing scene, right, I see a lot of interaction. But when you go on some of these panels, it may be 7 guys on there, right? Out of those 7, you're lucky if 2 of them, look, 2 out of 7 attended a fight. Think about that, man. See, these are the things that I do. Look, that's why I have notes. And let me check that off now. I have notes on this. I write this shit down. So when I come on here and I do this right here, at this type of setting, I'd speak about that. I'm like, man, so no wonder people feel some type of way about what I talk about and what I do. Because not only do I speak on actual events that I covered, that I worked, they don't even go to fights to understand this, right? They have yet to cover a press conference. Like my man WCS would say, they have never been banded up, wristbanded up, where your name, right, your government name, your business, right? Like, see, that's another reason why a lot of you guys wouldn't get, because I shared a gym today, right? And I talked about this, right? They want to use a moniker, right? And I was like, yo, bro, that doesn't sound good for your brand to say that. Just saying, somebody told that to me. I know it already, but that's why I'm blessed. I passed it on. I could have just kept it, right? Put it away like this. Oh, really? And just laughed and like went about it like, okay, yeah, we'll use that. But nah, I passed it on. Like, yo, bro, I don't think you want to use that. That doesn't sound too good for your brand. It doesn't sound too good for your brand. Like, see, with me, I'd be like, look, and shout out to Gilly. I seen you run with it, right? Around the way, in the way, or make a way. Big motion. Who been talking that motion talk? The news by Shanewz, man. This is big motion right here, man. See how I'm in here chilling, man. It's nice and cool. Professional setting, man. I might go live later and walk my dogs, right? But I just want to show you I still got all this going on, but I have creative control, right? I have creative control, and that's what I was trying to show y'all, man. How many of these guys have that? They do. That's why they're in their car. When are they going to step it up, though, man? Like they told me many years ago, these guys, they're hiding now. You know, they fell for the bait. They jumped out the window with $3 soundboards, but they're making all of this money. But you got this shitty production equipment. Come on, man. Come on. Hold on. Let me take the glasses off now, because we're having a serious conversation. Like, you can't be making millions and millions of dollars and your production equipment be that low budget. Does that make any sense? Maybe y'all over here. Does that make any sense? If I'm making millions of dollars and people are donating to my channel, but my production equipment, right? And I'm only talking my shit because look, shout out to Gumbo. Gumbo said I sound good, right? But go back to some of my earlier stuff. When I first started out, man, I didn't have the best equipment, but I said I'm gonna get there. And I'm still gonna get even better equipment. This is good stuff. The Lord, look, every time the Lord blesses me, right? Like, yo, truth be told, I caught a nice lick. I coulda got some more shit. But if truth be told, I'm taking a class this Saturday and Sunday. See, I took some of the money. I'm taking a class. And after I'm done with this class, that's gonna add on to my security thing that I do as well. So I took some of the money that I won, I instantly invested it back into that. But I could have got some more fancy gadgets and gizmos, man. But I will. Rome wasn't built in a day. Like I said, I think I could take off a year right now. I don't have to cover another boxing event. I don't have to come on here and talk about no boxing. And guys still couldn't catch up yet. They still couldn't catch up yet. Facts, man. They couldn't. But if you look at my stuff now, look, let me show y'all my look. I got a nice gaming PC. I covered it. I don't want their logo, right? Did you see what I did? That's that marketing shit in me, right? But this is a nice Dell. This is a nice Dell. Paid a little bit of coin for it, but it was worth it, right? But instead of having their logo on it, you see mine's is. Once again, look, can y'all see that, right? You know, that's all I did with that. And nice microphone here. This is not for nothing. This is my third official microphone. The first two, you know, Daffodil destroyed one of them. That's another reason why I don't like recording at the house anymore. I still can. I do on occasions, but no, Daffodil, because see, when I record at the house, what I tend to do is I tend to get lazy and I leave my stuff out because I have a nice situation, a nice desk and all that, and I leave my stuff out. And then the dogs come in the room. Well, not the dog. Zeus. Let me take that back. Zeus has not done nothing yet, but I know he will eventually as well. But Daffy has eaten headphones. That's why you see I got these earbuds now. I had good headphones. Daffy destroyed those. She destroyed microphones. But you know, you live and you learn, right? You live and you learn, man. But so let's just see what happens though now. Who's going to bid on this fight, right? Because De La Hoya, he wants to sign Shakur. These next up and coming weeks should be interesting because let me put this out there too. I'm hearing this, right? I'm hearing that these guys are making phone calls behind the scenes, like you know the same way you YouTubers do your thing. You make phone calls. The players, the real players, are making phone calls behind the scenes. And they're trying to do like what they did with Dev. Remember Dev's purse bid was rather low. Remember that 2.42 million? This is the guy that he was supposed to pay Shakur $8 million. Let me check that off now. He was supposed to pay Shakur $8 million. He had $20 million for Tank Davis. Look, I got all this down here. Remember that? You know, I know nobody's talking about them right now, but I still have to see it. Remember, he had $20 million for the Tank fight, but he got 2.42 for his offer. Shakur was going to get his biggest payday fighting him, right? Didn't happen, right? Also, you know, I hear that, you know, they might try to do Shakur like that. You know, they may, but they may not. You know why they may not? Let me check this off now. What were the numbers that were released? Shakur, last fight in Newark on ESPN. Boring. People were leaving. Highest viewership of the year. And they was already willing to give him $3 million guarantee to fight. Now he brings back these numbers. See, you guys always want everything to be pay-per-view, pay-per-view. A lot of you guys that talk about pay-per-views don't even buy them. Don't even buy them, right? You guys love talking about Tank Davis, right? Let me give y'all another thing, because I'm about to let my man in here, but I got to hit some notes for y'all, man. Right? You guys love talking about all roads lead to Tank. All roads lead to Tank. Everybody loves to say Tank Davis. From what I'm hearing, they can't even afford to pay Tank Davis, man. When are they fighting over there? But see, you guys love to say all roads lead to Tank. Tank fought one time, Canelo fought one time. They had 3 shows over there. 3 shows. But all roads lead to a guy who's fighting underneath a company or a network that only had 3 shows. This is the 7th month of the year. See, you guys are so easy to program in boxing. You don't even realize the shit that y'all speak about, man. And it's like if you slow down, you get off of the drugs, and you start listening to people who's really doing things, you'll be like, yo, why am I listening to this guy? That shit don't even add up. All roads lead to Tank. No. All roads lead to when is the PBC going to get their shit in gear again, man? Yo, 3 shows in 8 months? Top Rank just put on 3 shows in 3 straight weeks. But yet y'all still on here talking about all roads lead to Tank. They hoping they can make this fight right now with Lomachenko. You know why? There's 3 people in here over here. It's 3 over there, man. Before I tell you why, man. It's 3 in here, 3 over here. Please, somebody, man. Y'all sit around here and talk boxing. Do you know why they're willing to make this fight now with Top Rank? Do you know why? Come on, man. Co-promoting, man. Right? If they make this fight with Top Rank, which they are close to making in November, right? Do I need to pull the things up again? What a promoter does? A promoter pays for everything. Everything. But now if Top Rank is at the table, look, I'm at a table right here for y'all. You can see it on this one. I'm at a table. If Top Rank comes to the table, right, that means that they share, well, in some of the bill. That's going to help the company that only has put on 3 shows in, 7 months, right? 3 shows in 7 months, right? But hey, what do I know, man? But all roads lead to Tank. All roads lead to Tank. Yeah, man. Hopefully Tank is getting the type of money that he's getting. Because it's looking like they don't have no money over there. The guy with no honor, look. The guy with no honor. See, I know a lot about him too. I just don't speak on him because I just love to see where he's at with it now. But look, the guy with no honor, right, who was the biggest. Remember, he was the biggest. He's not even going to fight this year. Yeah, talk about that, right? Look, let me check that off in my notes. He's not even going to fight this year. Go figure. The biggest, right? No honor. Look how it's coming back on him. He went from November. They did him like who he is. They did him like MC Gusto. Yeah, they bought MC Gusto out, right? Yeah, he did an appearance. What fight card was that? Yeah, they bought him out. He did an appearance. The Fondora. That was that the first? Yes, that was the first PBC Prime card, right? Yeah, they bought him out, right? Because it was Fondora and Tim Zoo. It was supposed to be Keith Thurman, but he got injured, right? They was trying to give Keith his severance package deal, but he got hurt, right? It's crazy over there right now. And they bought out Boy, No Honor, Mr. No Honor. He came out, he made an appearance. And look, they tried the goofy play, right? Look how that played out. He was trying to cut the line to get a fight. And Look, Bud Crawford is lined up right now. We'll talk about that another time. But he jumped out there and he was going to get Fondora, right? Remember where? In the notes. Let me check it off now. They were supposed to fight in Dallas. Remember? It was the bigger fight. They had 100,000, whatever, at Jerry's World in November. This nigga might not come back to February. Remember old One Eye Willie? Look. Oh, yeah. Is that you? He went, oh, yeah. Right? November. He said November when he made his appearance. Y'all forgot that shit, man. Come on, man. See? I can't come on here and talk boxing with y'all, man. I talk too much. Or maybe I remember too much and I actually do too much. But he went from November, then he didn't even promote that card. Then he was at the DeSoto, Texas fights, and the guy asked him, and he shouted out the LDBC. Remember that? Shout out to Combat for editing that up and cutting that up real good. He shouted the LDBC out. Probably didn't realize what he was saying because, he is a little, he's different now. The guy was trying to highlight a local, amateur boxing club down there. And this guy said, it's the LDBC. I'm not making this up. I'm just not gonna, matter of fact, fuck it, I'll pull it up, right? You know what? My page ain't monetized. Why don't I pull it up? Since you always be saying I talk too much, right? Fuck it, we got a little bit of time, right? I'm in here just shooting the breeze with y'all. I'll pull it up, man. Unfortunately, y'all over here, y'all ain't gonna be able to see it, man. Y'all gotta come on to the stream, y'all. I'm about to pull it up on the stream, y'all, and then I'm gonna bring my man Chris in. Chris, I see your comment, Chris. I'm gonna get you up in here. 2 seconds, Chris. I gotta, we rocking and rolling. I'm gonna pull you up, Chris. Look, man, I can't talk right now. I cannot talk. Sorry, I cannot talk. But I'm gonna pull this up real quick, Chris. Then I'm gonna pull you on, man. Cause I gotta nail out the I just gotta show how I'm running laps around these guys, man. When it comes to having a show on a format, I don't need 100 motherfuckers on a panel to talk speaking points. Here it is right here. All right, look. I'm going to show y'all just in case anybody else would like to watch this video as well. Boom, right? This guy, man, look, that's the calm, man. When you have no honor, this brother literally has no honor, man. And it's playing out for him, right? See, this look, is it up? Hold on, let me make sure it's up, right? Make sure it's up, right? Okay, I'm going to bring myself down here. Appreciate that, Chris, that keeps speaking those facts, player. Now, I'm going to bring you on, Chris, real quick. All right. Now, look, right here. Y'all see it? This was the one right here. They always trying to water shit down, see? They try to have them on and do some old goofy shit right here. But you see how, look, God will always expose a no-honor jellyfish, right? Here is him getting exposed right here. Pay attention. Y'all can hear it. We're going to play it.
Very humble. He's passing the torch right now from the standpoint of attention. But I'm going to focus back on this.
He said he was passing the torch, right?
With Fargo,
Because he was there supporting his
you
fighter.
pick up the tab even when you forget your wallet. I got this.
Fargo, send Kaz
He was there supporting his
$145
fighter.
himself.
He was supposed to be passing the torch. Look.
On this man right here.
This is for Alex. Ready for the very show.
Okay, very humble. He's passing the torch right now from the standpoint of attention. But I'm going to focus back on this man right here. You have always treated DeSoto with a beautiful, beautiful touch. And tonight, you are again.
Yeah, hold on. I ain't passing no torch.
I ain't passing no torch. Look at it.
I love it. Okay, EJ, you got to tell us what's going on. What's on the roadmap for Team Spence? Because we want to know what's the joy you're going to bring to us next.
I'm cooling right now, but it looks like
It's
probably
cooling.
Pandora and probably November, January. Then we're gonna line up.
November, January.
Okay,
Now it's gonna be
EJ.
February.
There's one thing that I've always asked you to do. You know I'm an amateur official, and I love amateur boxing. That's where you got started. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep, I love that. How about a shout out to LBC 26 because they're here right now. They're showing support for you. How about Southwestern LBC 26?
Yes. Shout out to the amateur program. Shout out to LDBC. Shout out to everybody that put on a great show. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm gonna keep supporting y'all.
Yo, look. He said LBC 26.
Everybody that put on a great show. Shout out to LB. Shout out to the amateur.
How about Southwestern LBC 26?
LBC 26.
Shout out to the amateur program. Shout out to LDBC. Shout out to everybody that put on a great show. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm gonna keep supporting y'all.
Check the vibes out right here. I'm gonna stop it, right? You know why look, that was God getting those no honor, a shout out from him, right? Because these are the same ones that a lot of these guys probably got beat up in Vegas, right? Respectfully, they might have got rinsed off in Vegas because these are the same guys that were running around, you know, holding his flag for him, and he never did nothing for them. But he finally did. He shouted them out, right? But man, they was running his plays. Meanwhile, this nigga was stumbling out the club, drunk, high. I'm not making this shit up. This shit happened. But these are the same guys that would argue you when you would report these things. They would act like they want to fight you, and then you catch them in traffic. They be like this. You see them at an event if they happen to be at an event, and you walk up on them like, yo, man, what's up, man? You know, you such and such on YouTube, right? They be like this. Yo, man, it's just, come on, man, it's the internet, brother. It's the internet. But yeah, these are the same guys that was on that type of time for him, man. But at least he gave them a shout out, man. At least he finally gave those guys a well-deserved shout out, man. At least he gave them a well-deserved shout out, man. But Christopher Wright, let me get you up in here, right? Let me get you up in here, man. We are rocking and rolling, man. You know, look, 42 minutes, I'm cooking, man. Like I said, before I bring on my brother, I just want to put the disclaimer out there. Do not, listen, Jay Prince is good. Cameron, Mace, Shakur Stevenson, they're good. These guys are millionaires, right? Now, a lot of you guys are on here reporting on these things, and, you know, if it goes left, don't be the sacrificial lamb. That's all I'm saying. Don't be one of these guys that if it goes left, right? If it goes left, you know, you're going to be a casualty of war. That's why I said, when I report on this, I was like, the play is in motion. See, one thing about the powers that be, the upper echelon type of people, they play chess, man. A lot of you blockers, you low-key players in the game, you guys are pawns on the chessboard, man. You guys are pawns on the chessboard. Let's get my guy in here. Big Chris, Big Dog, what's going on, man?
Man, you know, just rocking the sauce.
I see you, man. Look, yo, we twins today. I got on mine like that too, man. Salute to you, good brother. How you feeling today? How was that Vegas environment out there?
It's nice and hot out here. Oh
yeah, you got that good dry heat, man. We was under a heat advisory, man. It was like we couldn't even breathe up here, man.
Man,
it was just nasty. Yeah, we was in the yard since 2:00, man. So I had time to prepare. I had time to get some notes together, and I was like, I want to jump on, knock out another one, you know. But what's going on, Chris? You got the floor, man. Go ahead, man. You got the floor. I did enough talking.
So that's Errol Spence trying to. It's funny to me. He shouting out the YouTube.
Yeah, well, now he just said the wrong thing, man. But it was supposed to be LBC 26. He had to shout out to his boys, the LDBC. He said, shout out to the LDBC. Oh man, look, let's play it again. Look, I'm just going off what he said. Don't laugh, Chris. That's what he said. Look, he said that. I'm just saying what he said. Look.
Shout out to LDBC. Shout out to everybody man put on a great show.
LBD,
I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm gonna keep supporting y'all.
Hey, I tell you what, I love it right now. The amateurs love this man right here. And you know what? He wasn't taking any names. He was flying through the amateur rank. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. We appreciate it, EJ.
Man, at least he was there. But I don't think he actually promoted that event. He just, shout out to him. He makes appearances, man. He came outside, man. But go ahead, Chris. You got it.
He can't get his lines right, man. He been lying for so long.
Yeah, man. You know what it is, man. He needs these, man. Look, he needs a set of these. He needs some cue cards, man. He gotta have. He needs his producer notes, man. But hey, what do I know, man? Maybe if he would have had his producer notes, or he would have had the, like the Sean Porter interview, where he knew what they was going to ask him, and they knew wasn't going to be allowed to be asked. He might have been good, man. Hey, what do I know, man?
Yeah, what's up with nephew, man?
Oh,
how you feeling?
We a month out, man. We a month out. Today is the 16th, but I say a month out. August 17th is up. I wanted to premiere a video, but the kid didn't hit me back. We got some footage. I wanted to drop it today on the live. That's another reason why I came here today, because I was going to play the video. But he didn't hit me back, so I don't think he uploaded it yet. But Jihad is looking good, man. Fighting another tough. Matter of fact, let's pull it up, right? Let's pull that up while we talk, right? We'll go over here to Box Rec. They gave us see, I'm going to tell you what they try to do with us, right? They really be trying to line us up and rock us to sleep. We got another tough, sturdy Argentine opponent, right?
Yeah.
We're ready. We are ready, right? Pull it up on Box Rec.
He's going to show how it's supposed to be done. John Tucker going to do what
we're going to style on him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're gonna break him down, like Joe Jady said. We're gonna put his jaw in the back of his throat. We're gonna break him down. But this is the opponent right here. This is Box Rec. All right, this is him right here, Santiago Fernandez, 8-1-1, 8-1-1, big guy, right? Doesn't look like much on the what's the name. He's an Argentinian. Look, pull him up for you.
Yeah.
That's loading. Can you see it, Chris? There he is right here.
Yes.
8-1-1, right? 4 KOs. So that doesn't come off that much. He's an orthodox fighter, righty, right? But he's the numberless. This is what you got to pay attention to, right? And we've been watching tape on him, but this is what you got to pay attention to. He's the 143rd fighter in the world, but he's the 5th best fighter in his country. So he's no slouch. So this is how they try to rock you to sleep. A 50% KO ratio. So he's not weak. He's not weak. But then when you look at, he lost his last fight in Canada to this guy right here. Alexa, man, I'm not good with the names. But when you look at his fights, right? Nothing stands out to you. He really hasn't. Jihad is going to be next to this guy right here, the top hitter that he's been in there with. And we got something on the table for him. We're gonna give him the business. You know how I say, Chris. We're gonna give him the business. Well, go ahead, Chris. Yeah, but go ahead. That is Jihad right there. 11-1-1, man.
Yeah, that's the business right there. So I like that. Yeah, this guy he's fighting, is he he has to be rugged. Is he rugged, soft? You know anything about that? Is he a rugged fighter? Hello?
Yo, he's a big orthodox fighter, right? He's gonna rehydrate big from the footage that I watched of him, right? He makes 160, but he's a big 160. So he's probably going to rehydrate big, right? And Jihad is, going to do what he does. And he's going to try to come in there and because he's the, I think this is going to be our second fight at middleweight, right? Second fight. This guy's a natural middleweight, right? But you know how that goes. Jihad is 21 years old, so he's looking at it like he's young and experienced. This is my weight. I'm going to, he's going to try to be like Francisco Varone. Remember Francisco Varone, the guy we beat up and they gave us the draw? He was the number 5 ranked guy in the world at the time. We beat him up. So we're prepared, man. I don't want to give out too much of the game plan, but we are prepared.
Understandable.
Like WCS said, it's going to be electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie. You can't see it. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie. It's going to be electric, man. That's all. It's going to be electric, man. You know how Jihad does, man. Jihad plays no games, man. He's going to get in there and break. He's going to get in there and break his ass up. One thing about Jihad Tucker, and this is no shot at my young brother Shakur Stevenson, you do not have to worry about Jihad Tucker letting his hands go. He's going to let him fly. He's going to let him fly, man.
Yeah, let him fly.
But go ahead, Chris. You got the floor, my good brother.
Did you see the promo of Terrence Crawford Sauce? The promo, I think.
Yeah, listen, man. Yo, shit. Let's pull that up. I can pull that up too. Hold on. Let's close out of this, man. We'll close out of this. We'll go over here. We'll pull that up, man. Let's talk about it, man. Look, Chris, man, we do this over here, man. We really run these shows. We're getting better, right? We're getting better at giving the people the visuals, right?
Yeah.
We're getting a lot better. But here it is right here, Chris. This is what you were talking about. Let's pull it up. Great point by my co-host, Mr. White, Christopher White in the building, right? He's talking about this right here, y'all. Let's just watch it together.
What more could they possibly get? One final round to go.
I'm your biggest fan.
Happy birthday to you.
Mama didn't do anything. Didn't do anything. If you're gonna fight, boy, do it.
Gadra med vår fäste med
Remember the dream. Stay focused. Everything or nothing. Final round. Everything or nothing, son. Everything or nothing.
Man, everything or nothing. Everything or nothing. Yo, he's killing it, man. That was what Chris was just talking about, speaking on. Their marketing and promoting that they do for their fights, next level shit, man. Next level, man. From since they jumped out the gate with it. Remember when they had the video game one for AJ and yo, they be on some shit, man. But go ahead, Chris. That right there. That
I
was
never
fire.
saw it like that though.
Oh, you
Yeah,
didn't
that
see
was
it like
fire.
that? Yeah, yeah.
No, I mean, like, I never saw a promo like that.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you know,
nah,
they always.
they be on some shit, man. The Turk got that bag, man. When you got money, man, you got creative control. You can just, man, listen. That dude's is next level, man. Next level,
Uh,
man.
I'm wondering though, are they gonna do like the
Go ahead.
next 2 weeks? You don't think so?
I don't know. This is his first show in the States, so we just gotta wait to see how he's rolling it out. I know it's a big card though, man. Like, yo, I listen. That pay per view is only $70.
My guy though,
$70, and look, the fights that's on there. You got Bud and Homeboy. You got Jared Anderson's on that card. You got Big Baby Miller fighting Andy. Yo, it's man, $70, man. It's not a bad. That's not a bad ticket. You know,
it's not.
not a bad ticket at all, man. A lot of guys is going to be out there live in the flesh, man. I'll tell you what, LA is expensive, man. If LA, I was thinking about doing it though, right? Because I made a nice lick with this Boots in this fight, man. And I was like, y'all should just, but then I was like, nah. Because see, where I'm at now, all the money that I spend, right? Like the old me a couple years back, I would have did it. Because I'm like, yo, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to get mad content, right? But I was like, nah, I'm good. I was like, it ain't even worth it, you know. And I like boxing, you know what I'm saying. But it's like, nah, everything I do got to make money now.
Absolutely.
That would have been losing money, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta make money, man. It gotta be an investment. Like you see all this stuff we got going on right now. You on the show, how I was able to pull that video up. It didn't buffer, it didn't blur, none of that. Investments. Yeah. Investing into the right stuff. That's all, you know, everything is an investment now, man. To further the brand. But go ahead, Chris, you got the floor, man.
I heard you say earlier you was talking about pay-per-view, man. One thing about pay-per-view with me is that I think pay-per-view just dead. You know what I mean? Sauce.
Yeah, listen, you sound like one of my industry friends. You might be right. Because think about it. Pay-per-view is YouTube, man. How many of these guys on YouTube that discuss boxing don't really buy pay-per-views? I say more than half of them, especially the guys that are doing the fight parties. Check this out. When these guys do these fight parties, let me write this down. I don't have this in my notes, but I want to write this down, right? When these guys do these fight parties, some of these bigger channels, right? And they have 2,000 people watching them, right? And these, you know, another channel might have 600, right? And another channel might have 400 or 500. So you mean to tell me there's 3,000 plus people watching a YouTube content creator, right? Yep. Do a play-by-play on a pay-per-view. So that lets you know that that's 3,000 people that did not buy pay-per-view. Because why are they listening to you instead of watching the pay-per-view that they spent money on?
Yeah.
So yeah, you might be on something. The pay-per-view might be dead, man.
And then
a lot of people be streaming and stealing and all of that. Well, go ahead, Chris.
And then Sauce, they be you know they be lying about the numbers, so it's never accurate. So it's like, you know,
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
you
It's not.
know, I get a lot of conversations, and they say, "Oh, my fighter, he gets pay per view. He can't sell. He pay per view and all that." But tell me about the views that he got though. You know what I mean?
I'm
And
gonna say
all
this. I'm gonna say this
huh?
because you're a smart dude, right? PBC put on 2 pay-per-view cards, right? They put on two. No, wait. I might be wrong. All 3 of their cards, right, were pay-per-view cards, right?
Yeah,
All three. The March, Canelo in May, then Tank in June. If they did so well, how come they don't have another one coming out yet? If they
bro.
did so well with the pay-per-views, right? And Tank, and I'm not even throwing no shots at Tank, but if Tank is because you watch content creators and fans talk about this, right? Yo, Tank this and Tank that. Tank was their last pay-per-view that they just did, him and Frank Martin. If they sold that well, don't you think that Amazon Prime would have been like, yo, we need to roll this shit back out? We just made XYZ money. They have yet to do none of these things. So that lets you know right there that a lot that is being reported doesn't add up with what is actually going on. Like, when is the next fight over there? Do you know, Chris? I don't know.
I I don't. I don't. I have a clue.
Oh man, and I'm gonna say my line from the wire, man. Yo, PBC is weak right now, man, and they ain't working with the ammunition like the other promoters is working with, man. PBC is weak right now, man. What's up with these guys, man? Your Top Rank put on 3 shows, 3 straight weeks, man. Maybe they need to go to the Top Rank shit and say, yo, fuck it, man. We gonna stop front. We ain't even gonna do pay-per-views. Cause y'all doing pay-per-views and y'all not getting the pay-per-views, man. Like, come on. Yo,
Right.
maybe y'all need to just go back to giving free fights, man. Cause remember when they was doing free fights, I was with them. I was fucking with them. They was rolling
Right.
them out. It was the hottest thing out. But it was the smoke and mirrors over there, man. Now these niggas, they can't listen. I don't know from what I'm hearing, I don't really like to report on them because I don't like them. They lied on me over there. That's how I roll. Like if somebody lies on me and this shit is a lie and you don't stand on it, or you don't be like, yo, nah, that's fucked up. You're lying. None of y'all have honor, right? So I just think it's just a thing, a trickle down effect. They've been doing foul shit to people for so long, it just came back on them.
Yeah.
It just came back on them as a unit over there. They're like, yo, they're washed right now, man. Yo, they don't have, listen, they don't even have investors. They was trying to get, listen, alleged, I'm gonna say, they was trying to get the Turk to buy them out. But what he's doing is the Turk is the welfare system for them. You see, Pitbull Cruz, who fought already, is getting another check. Andy Ruiz, and I think it's a couple more other fighters that he's giving them the welfare assistance, right? Respectfully, because they can't get fights over there.
I hear that. What happened? Hey, Sauce, I remember you did a live and you was talking about you talking about the same thing you was talking about now, but you was talking about, I think Tank was at the gate had like 15 million, I think you said, or maybe it was more. I don't know. I don't remember. But
20 something million they were saying. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with that money?
Yo, listen, Chris, I'm lost, bro. You know why I'm lost? Because if you're making that type of money, the company should be in the red, not the black. Like,
wow.
what's going on? That you see, I ask questions as a journalist. Shout out to my man Mark Kriegel, man. Mark Kriegel gave me that gem and I ran with it, man. If you say something to me and I ask you about that and you can't answer it, what's up with that? What's up with that? Right? Look, like you just said, you see how, Chris, you brought it up to me and I was able to recollect what you're talking about? Exactly. 15 to 20 something million. Look, let me write this down. If I just made 15 to 20 million at the gate, right? On June 15th, right? Here it is, July. Here it is, July 16th. I don't even have another fight date yet. How is that possible? I just made 15 to 20 million at a fight event. At the gate, that's just off the gate alone. But yet I don't have nothing else scheduled yet. That doesn't make sense, Chris. I think it's bullshit. PBC is weak right now. And they ain't working with the ammunition I'm working with, man. Well, they weak right now, man. Like Avon said, Marlo Stanfield said, man, Barksdale weak right now, man. PBC is weak right now, man. Tell them to come out. Stop hiding, man. They hiding over there, man. They are hiding. Did you see that last fight card that they put on? Yo, listen. See, you got me started, Chris. So now I gotta tell my troops. Yo, they did a 2-for-1 special. You know what a 2-for-1 special is, right? Remember when? And that's why Gervonta Davis was feeling some type of way, right? He's this big star attraction, right? Big star, right? But they did the 2-for-1 special. Canelo Alvarez for Cinco de Mayo weekend. Yeah, they did a bullshit press tour for Tank Davis and Frank Martin. But he's this big star. Why you do it like that? 2-for-1 special. Because the money's funny over there, man. The money's funny over there. But yet, you know, the reporters, the content creators, nobody wanted to talk about these things. Nobody wanted to talk about these things. They did a 2-for-1 special, man. The Tank Davis Frank Martin fight that they said did 15, 20 million at the gate, right? They did not even have, like, look, when EJ and Bud fought, they had the New York City presser, remember that? And they had the LA presser. Did the big star now, Tank Davis, the face of boxing, have that with Frank Martin? Hell no. He had the 2-for-1 special. He had a press conference at Canelo's fight. These are facts. These are the facts. But go ahead, Chris. Great point, man. I'm glad you brought that up so I could throw that in their face. That is a great point, man. That is a great point.
Okay, you know, I saw Tim Bradley, bald-headed ass, talking shit. Now he changing his tune because you know these fighters, they be pulling up on him. And now he back to Tank. I don't know why he flip-flopping, man. What's up with all that?
Yo, Tim is Tim, man. That's company Tim, man. That's company Timothy. He was on Cigar Talk last night. I don't know if you've seen that.
That's what I'm talking about, Sauce.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
He was over there on Cigar Talk, and he was talking, and you know, Tim is Tim, man. I think Tim, he's like the wind. He goes whichever way, man. You know, he's like the wind, man. He's gonna go whichever way, man. And I think Shakur kind of. You know, Shakur went at him hard, but you know, a lot of people have been going at him hard, man. Because he's been, you know, we had our issue with him. Team Tucker, man. You know, he put the bullshit out there, and I had to come on this internet and scrape some people up, right? Because I remember when we fought Francisco Varone, and he was commentating, saying all this dumb shit, and a couple of stupid content creators trying to get on here. Talking about, Jahad Tucker was about to get cut. Meanwhile, they wanted us to fight on that O'Shaquie Foster card, but we turned the fight down. But he was about to lose his contract. See, this is the dumb stuff that when you listen to people on television, right? Television, and you don't know what's really going on, right? You tell lies. Television. But yet they say, Jahad's about to lose his contract with Top Rank. But meanwhile, we got offered. They wanted us to bring us back in February. We could look. This could have been our third fight of the year. This could have been our third fight of the year. We could have fought that February O'Shaquie or Abraham Nova card, but it was his birthday was coming up, and it was a collective team thing. He was like, nah. He just fought a big, strong middleweight, number 5 in the world. This is the marathon. It's not a sprint. and we declined the fight. But I had to get on the internet and motherfuckers with no experience, no motion, other than sitting on YouTube discussing boxing with content creators with no motion, gonna tell me about the motion of me and my team. But, you know, that's YouTube boxing for you, man. YouTube boxing, man. But great point, Chris. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask you about Mr. When is Bill Haney coming back out as well? You hear anything about Mr. Troll, man?
Bill is low right now, man. You know why he's?
I mean,
low?
I saw
You know
him on
why?
a couple.
Yeah, you know, but yeah, he's doing what he does. He's doing lives and
Yeah.
you know, doing what he does. But as far as like he's low right now because what is Devin's actual motion in boxing right now?
Nothing.
They don't want to fight for the 2.42 million, right? What is he fighting? So what's the motion? The Ryan shit is like, come on, we're gonna keep talking about Ryan. Ryan suspended already, Osterine and all that. What's the motion? There's no motion over there. And yes, Bill, I'm popping it. What's the motion?
Love it.
What's the motion, man? Like, you know, he can go over there and pay those YouTubers and fuck with them and have them just put out miscellaneous topics that's not relevant. But what's the motion? Is Dev going to fight somebody? You know, is he going to take it in blood in a year? Well, what's the motion? But go ahead, Chris, you got it.
Yeah, man. I don't know if Devin do come back though. You think he ever be the same Sauce? I had to ask you that.
Yeah, he's young, man. It's boxing, man. It's boxing. You know, he took a loss on a big stage that got erased, but it didn't really get erased because you did get beat up, but your record is still perfect. You just have to wait and see, man. You know, it's guys like him that have a big ego, right? He has a big ego, like the other guy. Hold on, let me throw my glasses on. You know, he has the ego guy. Look, he wears the glasses. You know, the Scullies. He has a big ego, right? So, you know, you just gotta wait to see, man. You know, but he's young, man. It's boxing, man. You lose, you don't win all your fights. You know, but like I just said, even though he lost, the loss got erased. But he just gotta live with what happened in that ring. You know.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So you know, but I'm happy for my guy Shakur.
Yes,
He's about to fight Willie. He about to
Willie's
fight
crazy.
Willie. I hope he makes it look easy.
It's
I hope he
supposed to
makes
go
it
to
look easy though.
It's supposed to go to purse bid. It's supposed to go to purse bid. We gotta see. You know.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's a good fight, man. That's a good fight, man. You know, I'm gonna say this, right? When after Williams paid his last performance, there were a lot of people talking about that fight. Now that the WBC has offered it, I see a lot of the energy has shifted a little bit. You know, it has shifted, but it'll generate, man. Because it's that rivalry, the black brown rivalry, you know, Latino African American thing. Probably have it in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
And you know, that's it. De La Hoya takes it, but I'm hearing De La Hoya is trying to do some old backdoor business. Well, I'm not gonna say backdoor business because he's a promoter, man. He's, you know, these guys. He knows if the fight they sign off on that fight, in all likelihood, Shakur Stevenson's gonna box laps around Williams Zepeda, and then what? Oscar's out an investment. So you know, you gotta look at it from that standpoint.
Yeah, I know they be trying to hide their fighters.
All the time. Oh, look, we got a treat here.
Oh yeah.
Joe Genie, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm coming down to the gym to watch.
Are you coming down? Yeah, I'll be there. I'm right around the corner. I'll be there.
Oh,
I'm just gonna wrap. I'm just gonna wrap up my show. I'm on my show right now. So I'll pull up. I just gotta bring the equipment home, and then I'll pull up. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go down to the gym in a second. Do a little,
Okay.
do a little coaching, right? You ever see me in the gym coaching?
Yep, all the time.
Even though they don't call me that, right? I'm gonna go to the gym now, right?
How's Malachi doing? Sauce?
Man, I don't know. Is he coaching? Who, the coach? You talking about the
No,
coach guy?
hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I ain't talking about that guy. I don't even mess with that guy.
You talking about the coach, right?
Nah,
But
he
yeah,
ain't no coach. He ain't no coach. He ain't no coach. Yeah,
yeah.
He the
Oh,
smallest dude on YouTube.
yeah,
Talking the most.
yeah, man, all the time, man. Hopefully, $1 Million Marley gets some work tonight, and I'll show y'all some of that pay-per-view sparring, man. When Marley gets busy, man. Guys be ducking the smoke, man. Marley be breaking their ass up, but it's Tuesday. I don't think they're gonna be sparring tonight. Maybe I'll jump in there and get on I'll get on the heavy bag tonight, man. I do got my gloves. I do got my gloves in the trunk, and I do got on my shorts, right? Maybe I'll get on the heavy bag tonight, man. Cause I'm still kind of disappointed, man, at the 932, man. Like I'm falling off, man.
Nah, that's great, man.
That was low.
You don't
man.
want to know my score.
that was a little low for me, man. 932, man. I was like, damn.
You want to hit it like the Russian sauce or what?
Yeah, man. I was a 960, 970 type of guy, man. Like, damn, I was losing it, man. But like Joe Dini said, man, I could still crack a skull with that. I knock somebody's head off, man. It's all about connecting, you get in there, man. I still got that Mike Tyson mentality. I'll take a shot to give off too. Because that was always my mentality, man. Whenever I was fighting, I'd be like, yo, you get your shit off, but when I get mine off, Tank Davis style, you gonna be able to take it? Are you gonna take it? Right? You know what I'm saying? Tit for tat, man. A lot of guys couldn't take that heat when I put the sauce on them, man. Tit for tat, man. You're gonna get hit in the fight, man. But my whole thing is when I hit you, how are you gonna react? Are you gonna break down like this? Are you gonna start break dancing? Because I'm gonna bite down. and then I'm gonna get off. Right? When I get off, don't start break dancing. Don't do the MC Hammer. Oh, here come the hammer. Oh, don't do all that, man. Let's bang out. But hopefully the guys sports night. But I don't think tonight is the sparring night. I know Thursday. They'd be litty on Thursday. So I'm gonna go pick up the dogs, bring the dogs down there. Zeus and Daffy love the gym. They love it. That was Coach Joe Dean. He wanted to make sure I was coming down. I'll be down there. But Chris, man, before we get out of here, look, we've been on for an hour and 18 minutes, an hour and 21 on this device. Give some final thoughts on, how do you see the Terrence Crawford fight playing out? We're in the countdown for that fight now. What's that fight, like 3 weeks away, man?
Yep, it's about 3.
Yeah.
My closing is I think Terrence Crawford, just like I was right about the Tank fight. But what I think is that my thoughts is that he's gonna go in there, fill him out. He got the best coach in the business, so he gonna beat him late. I think he gonna beat him like in the 9th or the 10th. I think that'll be it. He gonna knock him out. I believe he gonna knock him out.
Yeah, great assessment. You won't get a debunk from me on it. I see a stoppage too, because it's 11 straight. 12. He's been stopping everything, unless he, we unforeseeable something happens. But I like that breakdown as well. I want to say congratulations to him too, for I believe he won Fighter of the Year, the SP. I think this is his second one. So yeah, shout out to Crawford, man, and his whole team.
Sauce.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think you're gonna do him like Mean Machine, but he ain't gonna get knocked down. He gonna do him like Mean Machine.
I was at that fight. I was at that fight at the Garden. He fucked Mean Machine. He fucked Mean Machine up that night, man. That was a good fight, man. Crawford got them big ass hands. He clubbed him right upside his head, man. His brain shifted, man. His brain shifted, man. He clubbed him right upside his head. But that was good stuff, man. But yo, Chris, I appreciate you being over here with me. When I get to editing up some of this stuff, I'm gonna drop some of it. I have so much going on, but the content is there. When I start putting out little shorts, the lives, you're on here with me, so I'm gonna be dropping those. I got it going on over here, we got it going on over there. We got it going on right here, right? But appreciate everybody pulling up tonight. WCS, Mr. Gumbo, and all the onliners, right? Because a lot of y'all was looking. I see you looking with your looking ass, right? I see you looking,
you guys.
I see you looking with your looking ass. Just comment in the chat. See you guys that's looking and not liking or just watching and dipping in and out. You know why you're doing that? Because you couldn't stop the motion. But it's up, man. I'm about to go to the gym. Hopefully the guys are sparring tonight. And I'll give you a little, maybe a round or two. I'll give you a round or two. I can't give you too much, man. Because, go over there with these other guys that talk boxing, but goddamn it can't show it. They damn sure can't talk it either. But hey, what do I know, right? What do we know, Chris? What do we know?
What
man?
do we know? And thank you, Sauce, for pulling me up, man. I appreciate all your support.
I appreciate all your support, man. See, it's because of brothers like you that I was able to, get better equipment, better laptops, multiple devices to record, and I wanted to highlight that about you and others that contributed to, the company over here, because, you see the growth, the motion, right? You see the motion, right? Whereas these other guys, I don't see it, man. And that's why, respectfully, I don't mess with a lot of you guys, because you guys don't even support with shares or likes or comments. But yet you talk about the things that we actually do in boxing. But we're going to close with this fine lady right here, who is definitely a supporter of the sauce.
In the arena, look who I got. Ring girl.
Hi, Arena. Missy girl.
Hey. Thank you. I was playing, man. I told you I was coming back to the city of Cowboy, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Seek and destroy. You know the vibes. Yeehaw!
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on here.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe.
Introducing first, out of the blue corner.
Another one.
He weighed in at 149 with gold trim. His record, 23 victories, only 3 defeats, 1 draw. 12 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From San Jose, California, Andy.
Setting it up, coach. All right, let Jahar go now. Let Jahar go. Yeah, from the rafters to the floor, man. Yeah, you going up to the floor, man. Yeah, you going up to the rafters or what, man?
No, I'm down here all night, Sean.
Oh, okay. It's like,
what about yourself, man?
Yeah, we down here. You see, we down here.
Speaking of the big elephant in the room, man, you signed with Top Rank. Mm-hmm. You know, give me a little backstory as to how you even linked that up, man. You know, at 17 years old, signing with Top Rank.
Shout out Jack.
How was that for you?
Shout out Jackal Fitness. That's the only answer I can give you. He made his calls. Shout out Mike Prince. Mike Prince got me in touch with Jay. Jay liked what he saw. He got me in touch with Top Rank, and we made it happen. Mob ties. See me?
Hey.
Good video. Let's go.
You know the vibes. Who is the hot tucker? You know the vibes. Yo, what I told Mom. He's getting the knockouts, right? He's getting the knockouts tonight. Yeah, hard. That's right, man. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Up. Yeah.
You know the vibes. Another day in the office. All-star right here. You know, another day in the office. School you. That's right. All-star. Braun. Yeah. Another day in the office. We just getting that work.
Simple.
Yeah. Road to greatness. J Prince Boxing, Top Rank, ESPN. You know the vibes. Yeah.
Guys, and then again, it's been, but then being loyal, God always bless people who are very loyal.
Yes. Salute, man. Once again, man, this is Jackal Fitness with the champ, Richard Comey. Havoc in the building as always.
We are in the hurt business.
Hey, you know the vibes.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.